I criticize these shows, but yet I watch them. But there's a certain tone in comedy today that I can't stand. It's so self-aware. People keep confirming what each other says, and it's always like it's aimed towards young people. I see this and I notice it, and I don't. It's not sincere. I know I use the word sincere all the time, and I don't seem sincere. But it's just like, yeah, you did that. Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's just like one person will say one line, then five people in the room confirm the exact same thing that everyone knew and nobody even had to say. Even the way they go, like one girl just said to this guy, she's like, yeah, I just can't stand your face. And he's like, well, I told you, I can't help what my face looks like. She's like, no, your face is disgusting, and I always felt that way. Or whatever she said, it just, I don't know. It just, I mean, the thing that makes me sad is that I feel that I'm so desperate at this stage in my life that I would, if I wanted to be on a show, that I would read off these lines and I would deliver these lines, and inside I wouldn't feel true to myself, because it just doesn't seem, I don't know, I just don't feel like people even talk like this. It's almost like, and what makes me sad though is that eventually I think everyone is going to start talking like this, and I don't know, I'd almost just rather go back to canned laughter as opposed to forced awkwardness. At least canned laughter, you knew when it was coming, where, I mean, no, you know when the forced awkwardness is coming, but it's just like forced awkward pauses that aren't even awkward. I mean, all this stuff that everyone's saying is awkward, it's not awkward. My friend and I used to discuss this. It is not awkward once you start saying that it is awkward. That's the whole point of it being awkward, is that you don't acknowledge it's awkward. Is once you acknowledge it, it's like it's mainstream. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that it's gotten to this point. And this goes to show you how little there is in my life, because I get upset over the television. That's why, don't be like me, because it's not worth it. But it just, I'm just so angry that nothing is like. I mean, there are kids today. There are kids that are like 10 years old, and they're going to look back and be like, yeah, everything was. I don't know. It just pisses me off. And the sad thing is that, like, one day I feel like the way I talk and everything is, like, I just don't want to turn into a caricature of myself any more than I am. Or if I do, I just hope that it's not something that people think is epic. Thank you, Matt, for introducing me to the resistance against that word. It's not worth it. I just don't, because I don't know. God, it's like everything is the same. I'd rather die being unnoticed my whole life than ever be epic. So thanks. I mean this. Have a nice night.